Good morning, students. I hope you all are having a good week, learning, having fun, and hopefully not watching too many movies. So, let's begin our English class for today. We're going to be studying a grammar topic. So, let's begin by looking at these sentences. The first one, Priyanka is dancing with Deepika. Can you identify the nouns in the sentence? Priyanka and Deepika, correct. Now, which word tells us what Priyanka and Deepika are doing? We can see that the word is dancing. Okay. But there is a word that gives us the relationship between the two nouns, that is Priyanka and Deepika, and the other words of the sentence. Can you identify it? The answer is with. Excellent. The word with tells us the relationship between Priyanka, Deepika, and dancing. That is, the relationship of the nouns to the other words in this sentence. Okay, let's look at a second example to help you understand better. Shah Rukh is standing among the flowers. So first, let's identify the nouns. Can you tell me what the nouns in the sentence are? Correct, Shah Rukh. And the other one is flower. Great. We can see that he is standing there. But what is that special word that tells us the relationship between Shah Rukh, the flowers, and the fact that he was standing there? It's among. I wonder if you got that right. Because of the word among, we understand that Shah Rukh is standing in the middle of the flowers. We can see the word among is telling us more about Shah Rukh, the flowers, and him standing there. Alright, one more sentence. Tara, Ananya, and Tiger are having fun at the party. Okay, so here there are 4 nouns. Can you point them out? The first one is Tara, Ananya, Tiger, and party. Great job. Okay, so now that they are having fun, which word tells us the relationship between the 4 nouns and the fact that they are having fun? The word at. Excellent. Because of the word at, we know the location of where they are. So now let's look at these 3 sentences together. Priyanka is dancing with Deepika. Shah Rukh is standing among the flowers. Tiger, Ananya, and Tara are having fun at the party. In all the 3, we first identified the nouns, and we saw in each of these 3 sentences there was a word that was telling us the relationship between these nouns and the other words of the sentence. Can you see it? It's the words with, among, and at. So girls, those words that tell us the relationship between nouns or pronouns with the other words of a sentence is known as prepositions. And that's what we are going to be studying more about today. Prepositions are the words that tell us the relationship between nouns or pronouns and the other words of the sentences. Let's begin. I want to start by showing you one of my all-time favorite songs of last year. I wonder if you like this song as well. Alright, I hope you enjoyed watching and dancing along with the video as much as I did. But now, let's see 3 sentences related to that video. Number 1. They were dancing on the stage. So you all remember the steps, right? First, pick out the nouns or the pronouns. Can you identify them? They is a pronoun and stage is a noun. Now find the word that gives us the relationship between the two nouns and the other words, that is word dancing. It is on. Excellent. On is a preposition that tells us where the nouns or the pronouns are. They were dancing on the stage. Where were they dancing? On the stage. Okay, next sentence. Shraddha was at the party. So, pick out the two nouns, Shraddha and party. And which word gives us the relationship between these two nouns and the rest of the sentence? At. Excellent. At answers the question of where Shraddha was. Where was Shraddha? At the party. I'm sure you would also love to be at the party with her, wouldn't you? And here's the last sentence. They are in Mumbai. What is the noun or pronoun? They is the pronoun and Mumbai is the noun. Great. And which word tells us the relationship between the two and the other words of the sentence? In. The preposition in tells us where they were. In Mumbai. So from these three sentences, we see that there are certain prepositions that tell us the place of the nouns or pronouns in relation with the other nouns and pronouns. So, they are called prepositions of place. Prepositions of place describes the position of a person or thing in relation to another person or thing. We saw that the prepositions on, at and in were prepositions of place. Can you think of any more? Think about it and you can write it down. Alright, if I were to ask you what was your favorite movie of all time, which movie would you say? For me, it was Avengers Endgame. I wonder, did you watch it? And there was this one scene in particular in the movie that I really loved. I'll play it for you guys right now.
I don't know how you're gonna get us through all that.
Don't worry.
She's got help.
No, we won't go quiet tonight. Stand up and shout louder.
Although it's such a short clip, it's one of my favorite scenes because we see how all these powerful women come together. Alright, let's get back to the class now. From that clip, here are three sentences. 1. Avengers Endgame was released in 2019. 2. The ladies helped at the end. 3. Spider-Man helped on the day of the event. So, y'all know the drill now. Let's first highlight the nouns and pronouns in the sentences above. In the first sentence, Avengers Endgame. In the second sentence, ladies. Excellent. And in the third sentence, Spider-Man. So students, which words tell us some more about the relationship between these nouns and the other words of the sentence? Let's do the first one. Avengers Endgame was released in 2019. Which word tells us the relationship? It is the word in. This preposition is telling us some more about when the movie was released. Can you see that? Okay, in the second sentence, we already identified the noun, which is the ladies. Now, which word is telling you the relationship between this noun and the rest of the sentences? It is the word at. Once again, you see the question when being answered. When did the ladies help out? At the end. And the final sentence, Spider-Man helped on the day of the event. With Spider-Man being the noun, the word that tells us the relationship between Spider-Man and the rest of the sentence is on. When did Spider-Man help out? On the day of the event. So students, through these three examples, we see a second type of preposition. A preposition of time that tells us when something took place. So, a preposition of time is a preposition that allows you to discuss a specific time period, such as a date on the calendar, one of the days of the week, or the actual time something takes place. Prepositions of time are the same words as prepositions of place, however, they are used in a different way. The prepositions at, on, and in told us the time things were happening in the clip that was shown. And so, students, we learnt about the preposition of place and the preposition of time. Let's learn one more type of preposition. Look at the following 3 sentences. Okay, the first one is Razi was produced by Karan Johar. Second one, I watched the film with my friends. 3, it was enjoyed by all. I wonder if this was true for you. Another one of my favorite films was Razi. Anyway, let's look at these sentences individually. In the first sentence, what is the noun? Karan Johar. Okay. And what is the verb? The verb is produced. We know that verbs are action verbs. Karan Johar produced Razi, right? Okay. Now, which word tells us the relationship between Karan and the action that he did? What is that action? He produced the film. Okay, so which is the word that tells us that he did that action? It's the word by. The word by tells us the relationship between the person, that is Karan, and the thing that he did, produced. This type of preposition is a little different from the first 2 that we studied. So let's look at the second sentence. I watched the film with my friends. What are the nouns or pronouns? I and friends. Great. Okay. Now, which word tells us the relationship between these nouns and the action that they did? What is the action that they did? They watched the film. Okay. And which is the word that tells us the relationship between these words? It's the word with. I hope you all are understanding, students. The word with tells us the relationship between the people and what they did. The action that they did. So, you and your friends, what action did you all do? You all watched the films. But you were with your friends. Correct? Alright. The last sentence. It was enjoyed by all. Which word tells us the action that everyone did? By. So, these are prepositions that tell us the relationship between the nouns and the action that they did. These type of prepositions are called prepositions for agent. Preposition for agent is used for a thing which is the cause of another thing in the sentence. As we saw in the last 3 sentences, the prepositions were telling us the actions or the cause of things. You can see that you watched the film with your friends. And the film was enjoyed by all. All were enjoying the film. And Karan Johar produced Razi. Okay? Let us now look at an overview of the 3 types of prepositions we learned today. The first type was of place, then we did time, and lastly we did agent. The preposition of place tells us more about where a person or thing is in relation to the other persons or things in the sentence. The preposition of time tells us when something takes place in relation to a person or thing. And the preposition for agent tells us the relationship between a person or thing with an action that takes place. Look at these 3 examples for the 3 types of prepositions. For the preposition of place, we saw Shraddha was at the party. The preposition at tells us the location of the person in relation to the other words of the sentence. So we know that Shraddha was at the party because of the word at. The second sentence, the preposition is in. Through this preposition, we know when the movie was released. And this is an example of the preposition of time. And the final sentence, the preposition is by. Through this preposition, we know that Karan Johar did an action. He produced Razi. Who produced Razi? The film was produced by Karan Johar. So the third type of preposition, the preposition of agent, tells us the action that a person or thing did. Alright? Students, I want to end with one thing. Prepositions are all about the relationships between the words in the sentence. Relationships really are so important, not only in a sentence, but also in our lives. It is so important that each of us ensures that we have a good relationship, not only with our family members, but also our friends.
Friends should lift you up, not pull you down. Think of somebody you respect. Now think of somebody you fear. What's the difference between the one you respect and the one you fear? A respectful relationship is a healthy communication of thoughts, hopes, and needs. This goes for relationships with your teachers too. If you have a disagreement, you should compromise or listen to the other side and consider the fact that you might be wrong. Unhealthy relationships are those that are controlling. These relationships are characterized by dishonesty, jealousy, judgment, and insensitive conflict. Let's talk about conflict. Conflict can be emotional or physical and can be passive or aggressive. If your friends are constantly putting you down or making you feel inferior to them, this is unhealthy passive conflict. This can also include embarrassing you in front of others, pointing out your insecurities, or even purposely excluding you from your friend group to make you feel isolated or unwanted. Abusive, aggressive relationships involve constant criticism, distrust, or unpredictability, and it's often common that they will blame their actions on you and make you feel like their abuse is your fault. Treating you roughly, like grabbing, hitting, or pushing you, is not normal. In fact, unhealthy relationships in general are not normal. So what type of relationship do you have with your friends, family, teachers, or partner? And how do you fix a relationship that's gone wrong? The key to a healthy relationship is communication and setting boundaries. If the relationship has turned abusive or violent, it's time to walk away and report the abuse to a trusted adult. Being pressured to do something you don't think is right is never okay, and in a healthy relationship, your boundaries should be respected. A healthy relationship is a fun relationship that should make you feel happy and supported. For Open Den, I'm Vivian Cassina.
Whatever the place, time, or agent may be, ensure that you keep in good relations with everyone around you. Okay, now let's have a quick recap to see if you remember what we studied today. Can you tell me what is the definition of prepositions? Prepositions are the words that tell us the relationship between nouns or pronouns and other words of a sentence. Great job. Alright. The second question. What are the 3 types of prepositions we learned today? We learned about prepositions of place, prepositions of time, and the prepositions for agent. Okay, and the last question. Can you give an example through a sentence of a preposition of place? We studied 3 examples about prepositions of place. Remember, with watching our favorite dance song? Alright, so why don't you give an example of the preposition of place? I'll leave that to you. Before we end the class, I have a small activity for you to complete for your homework. Here is a list of 6 words. You have to make sentences with the 3 types of prepositions that we learned today. These sentences have to tell me some more about you. Let's see if you can do that. Hope you understood today's class. If you have any doubts, you can rewind and watch the video again. Take care and stay safe. Bye.